the Retired Racehorse Project plays an essential role in thoroughbred aftercare. More than just the Thoroughbred Makeover, the RRP provides programs and initiatives to unite all facets of the aftercare industry. The work of the RRP gives equestrians the tools they need to find success with the breed: inspiration, education, service, dedicated to increasing demand for thoroughbreds beyond racing.
Number 330, now in the ring. This is Sect, trained by Amy Faison, a professional from West Grove, Pennsylvania, owned by Pastured Place and PTK LLC. Sect is a 2021 16-1-hand chestnut gelding by Mendelssohn, bred in Kentucky by Janet Racing. Last qualifying published work was August 19th of 2023 at Horseshoe, Indianapolis. One career start, 0 wins, and earnings of $340. Connections as of the last start was owned by PTK LLC, trained by William D. Cowens. Competing this week, also in the show jumper division. Sector still owned by the Racing Connections, PTK LLC, and Pastured Place. Amy is a professional event rider from Eastern PA. She works for the nonprofit Pastured Place that specializes in retirement, retraining, and adoption of off-the-track thoroughbreds. On course number 330. Our judges today, Dorothy Crowell and Jennifer Carter. Sitting in the pavilion, again, Dorothy Crowell and Jennifer Carter.
No, it's work. I thought you were changing this for the summer classes. I thought you were changing this.
Championship is number 357. The horse is called Rush Is On, trained and owned by Skylar Davis, an amateur from Lexington, Kentucky. The Rush Is On is a 2021 16-1-hand gray run gelding by Cross Traffic, bred in Kentucky by Brian M. Carney. The last qualifying start was March 21st, 2024 at Turfway Park. In his career, he had 14 starts, 0 wins, and earnings of $11,020. As of the last start, he was owned by Brian M. Carney and trained by Eugene S. Vossler. Eventing is the only discipline they're riding in this week. By the way, all of our championships consist of the top 10 riders, top 10 scoring riders from the previous day's competition, and those top 10 then compete for the championship. on the ring, number 192.
Like it's not happening. I think she's missing it.
This is Ghislaine. Ghislaine is for sale, by the way. To get your checkbook ready. Trained by Kirsten Shatima, a professional from Oxford, PA. Owned by Pastured Place and PTK LLC. Ghislaine is a 2019 16-2 Gray Roan Gelding by Bernardini. Last qualified start was December 4th, 2024 at Turfway Park. Career starts with 12, wins 3, and earnings of $59,050. As of the last start, owned by PTK LLC and trained by William D. Collins. They're competing also in show jumper division. Ghislaine is still owned by the Racing Connections. Six are a hosted mass, trained and owned by Samantha Corey, an amateur from Braidwood, Illinois. Our hoisted mass is a 2018 16-2 Gray Roan Gelding by Mizzenmast, bred in Kentucky by Kenner Thoroughbreds. Last qualifying start was May 27, 2024 at Pimlico. He had a career starts 38, 5 wins and earnings of $106,861. As of the last race, owned by CJ Racing and trained by Calixto Juarez. They're competing also in the show jumper division. Our host of Bass was retired directly by his racing connections. Aaron Neville, an amateur from Lexington, Kentucky. Denali is a 2021 16-hand chestnut mare by Thoroughbreds, bred in Kentucky by Craig B. Singer. Last qualifying start was July 13th, 2024 at the Thoroughbred Center. In her career, she had 1 start, 0 wins, and earnings of $675. At the time of the last start, owned by Edge Racing and trained by William E. Morey. They're also competing this week in dressage. Denali was retired directly by her racing connections. Freeman, an amateur from Westminster, Maryland. Mr. Goda is a 2018 17-hand chestnut gelding by Uptown Charlie Brown, bred in Florida by Monmouth Stud. Last qualifying start for this horse was January 8th, 2024 at Parks Racing. He had 27 career starts, 4 wins, and earnings of $121,785. At the time of the last start, owned by Perez Stables and trained by Carlos Soto. In addition to competing in eventing, they are also competing in dressage. Mr. Goda was retired by his racing connections with assistance from Turn for Home.
5 shapes, including this one. Thank you. Poor lady that just got eliminated. She like you all maybe should read.
Fire up your Venmo. Trained and owned by Aubrey Graham, a professional from Lansing, New York.
We've all been there.
Leading towards a 2000 by Super Saver. Bred in New York by Fred W. Hertrick III. Last qualifying start was September 30th of 2024 at Finger Lakes. At that time owned by Adrian N. D'Alessandro and trained by Ralph D'Alessandro. In his career, he had 47 starts, 2 wins, and earnings of $127,735. They're competing this week as well as eventing. They're competing in the show jumper division. Reunion Tour was retired by his racing connections with assistance from Sarah Heckler. Thanks, Sarah. Aubrey Graham, by the way, is a thoroughbred trainer, eventer, and anthropologist based in Lansing, New York. She runs Kivu Sport Horses and Training, a thoroughbred forward training center and sales program where she focuses on restarting horses off the track and tackling challenging cases from around the country. Aubrey has evented through preliminary, coaches a small eventing team, is a ride IQ coach for restarting thoroughbreds off the track, and writes the weekly Thoroughbred Logic articles for First Nation. Busy lady. In 2023, she opened a thoroughbred school and an in-house and virtual program that helps train students how to ride and handle thoroughbreds, and extends that training through on-site and off-site Thoroughbred Logic. Aubrey and a board of awesome folks kicked off another venture, Stall 13, a New York-based not-for-profit organization that supports the thoroughbreds who need extra assistance we have with training to get on a better track. Pun intended, I'm sure. Aubrey has competed in the Retired Racehorse Project's Makeover. In the ring, number 319 at Rosia Bay. That's where she is for sale. Trained and owned by Cynthia N. Buchanan, an amateur from Coatesville, Pennsylvania. Rosia Bay is a 2019 16 one-hand chestnut mare by Lord Nelson, bred in Kentucky by Spendthrift Farm. Last qualifying started July 15, 2024 at Ellis Park. During her career, she had 12 starts, 2 wins, and earnings of $146,893. At the last start, she was owned by Bad Girl Racing Stable and Susan M. Racing, trained by William E. Moore. In addition to eventing, they're also competing in dressage here at the RRP. Rosia Bay was bought following her retirement from Bad Girl Racing Stable and Susan M. Racing. By the way, Cindy, the rider and trainer, is a veterinarian who enjoys fox hunting, eventing, and was once a 2-goal-rated polo player. Outside of horses, she has a passion for skiing and enjoys long walks on the beach. Only kidding, I added that. Next in the ring, number 196, it's Happy Farm.
Yeah, it was.
Happy Farm is for sale. Your checkbook's getting a workout. Trained and owned by Jocelyn Brooks, an amateur from Baltimore, Maryland. Happy Farm is a 2014 15-3 dark bay brown gelding by Ghost Zapper. Bred in Florida by Russellwood Farm. Last qualifying start was June 2nd, 2024 at my favorite Monmouth Park. In his career, he had 52 starts, 13 wins, and earned $870,338. Connections as of the last start. He's owned by the Players Group, trained by Miguel Penalosa. Competing this week also in competitive trail. Happy Farm was retired directly by his racing connections. A little bit about Jocelyn. Jocelyn has known Happy Farm since he was a yearling and followed his long career in hopes of giving him an amazing retirement. Her dream came true and she was able to bring him home in June of 2024. What a great story. Remember, friends, no applause after the hand gallop. No applause, please. We don't want to scare the other horse that's waiting for this one. Dead silence now, please. I need your cooperation. 16-hand chestnut mare by Get Stormy, bred in Kentucky by Silverton Hill Farm. Last qualifying start was March 14th, 2024 at Turfway Park. Her race career included 6 starts, 0 wins, and earnings of $10,870. At that last start, owned by Silverton Hill and trained by Darren Miller. They're also competing this week in competitive trail. Glossy Life was retired directly by her racing connections.
Oh, well, I think it was cheering so that you wouldn't cry left. No, no, just that sorry, okay, so,
Are you feeling okay, girl?
Why are you crying, Mommy?
Just happy to welcome a new addition to the family.